Hey everyone, welcome back to the Manao podcast. Today we have a very special episode and we're here with
Tayshia.
Tayshia is our winner of the art and creative writing contest for our last semester. If you want to see it in our magazine, it's on page 29 of our newest magazine. Tayshia is of course our winner from the art side of that contest where you're allowed to submit one piece as long as you're a Leeward CC student with a validated student ID. You can submit one of your arts, and it can be anywhere from photography, it can be studio art like a painting or canvas, it can be a video, even, or song, anything art. And then creative writing is just a separate one that's specifically for anything that's writing. Tasia submitted this piece. And we just want to have an extra type of way of getting your work published. So here's the podcast where we can showcase the winner and have the winner talk about their work. So let's first just introduce our winner. Go
Hi,
ahead.
my name's Tayshia. I'm from Eva Beach. I'm in creative media, majoring in photography. And
Okay. So talking about this first place art piece, let's just start with what has inspired this piece.
what inspired my piece was Florence Henry. She's a photographer, and I loved her reflection images, especially her mirror pictures. So that's what inspired me. And then I did this photo for a project for Phil's class. So we got to pick anything we wanted. So I chose that. It was really inspiring.
Which photo class was it?
It was for industrial photography. Wait, no, sorry. It was for intermediate photography.
207. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're in an awesome, art class, you go ahead and think about it. We do have the next contest running right now. You don't have to submit now, but you can definitely think about it as you're going through your art classes and make sure that you have something you want to share and try to win. And the prize last time was 3 gift cards for Foodland. We're not set in stone on the next prize, but it's going to be gift cards again. Anyways, okay. So after talking about what inspired the piece, let's talk about a little bit into the art side of like, how did you go in as, let me rephrase that. How did you create this piece and how did you kind of, use your influence to create it?
So how I did this piece is it was in my room, and it was at night. So it was dark, and I just had my light. You know those circle lights?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So very cheap, so anyone could get it. And how I did it was with a mirror, and then I got water, and then I just did little droplets, and then I put my camera on a tripod, and then I just faced it down, and I just had to keep taking pictures of myself,
Yeah.
going back and forth, and I got the right one, and that was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Self portraits are not the easiest thing in the world.
right.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
it's very nice. Um,
Yeah.
so when someone's looking at this piece, what would you hope that the viewers kind of feel? Like what kind of emotion and or message, if there is any, did you try to like, you know, put into a picture version?
Yeah, so for my pictures, what I want people to see for this pictures is to be vulnerable, because it's not easy to take a picture of yourself, and to see that for myself and see this picture, it's very vulnerable for me to take a pictures of myself. And I love that it has moody colors, but also that warm and cool colors. So you can feel a lot of those emotions on there.
And I think you did an excellent job at that. Yeah, you bring up a great point about the vulnerability. Yeah, I don't like taking self portraits, especially when I was a starting photo student.
Right.
So it is, very motivating to be able to do that. I think one of the 107 classes self portraits is one of the projects. So
Yeah, for dance class.
yeah, so don't skimp out on that. You might find that you actually like really really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Um, so next we can talk a little bit about how you're a photographer. So let's just change it from the piece and just talk about photography in general. So what started your photo journey?
So what started my photography journey was high school. I had a really good photography teacher. Shout out to Mr. Kojima.
Hmm,
He's like Phil, and it's so funny when I just first joined Phil's class, he had us do everyone's name and call everybody's name, and that was just like him. And also my families, when I posted my photos and showed them, they really motivated me to get more into photography. Love that.
awesome. And then your photography journey here at Leeward, how many photo classes have you taken?
I have taken about 5.
5 photo
Yeah.
classes?
Taking about 3 and then taking 2 right now.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So far in.
Almost there. Mm,
Yeah, I think I took every single one, but I lost track of which one's which, It's
right.
just photo stuff. I'm
All
just
coming
enjoying the photo
together.
stuff. Um and then for your photography, what would you say, not like you're just a portrait photographer or whatever, not just what you shoot, but like what inspires you to shoot?
What inspires me to shoot is just thinking about my goals and how I want my career to be a photographer. So I need to learn and I need to get better. So that's what motivates me. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd say Leeward is definitely the best place to learn and get some good networking in. And
Mhm.
obviously, you're a common out photographer now,
Right.
so
Helps
we have
so
an extra
much.
hand on deck to shoot events and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that is amazing.
It is.
Thank you for joining the team.
Thank you for having me.
So let's go back. What are your most favorite things to take photos of?
So my favorite, I have a lot, but monochrome is my favorite. And if people don't know, it's black and white pictures. So I love getting detail shots, especially portraits, when you see people with like sad emotions or vulnerable emotions, and that really fits well with
Mhm,
black and white. And it's just very timeless. And
mhm,
then still life. I love still life, and that's kind of like still life, my photography, and just arranging it and making it how you want is really fun.
mhm.
And then also taking pictures outside, nature. I love nature. Natural light is my favorite, and just going out. It's really fun.
It's funny you mentioned all these things that are almost not what you submitted, you know,
No, I'm
but
happy I
it's
got to go more into it. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, see, anyone can really get into it and explore these different realms. Like I never want to be bogged down to just the cat photographer, you know. I do other things, but the cats are my favorite. Um, and then thinking about like all of your kind of different realms like nature and yeah, black and white photography is amazing because it takes away that color, so then you're just looking at like straight light, like what is the light doing,
So true.
so it's like not much. Oh my god, it's like a pretty picture, like look at all these pretty colors. Now it's like, okay, what is actually going on in here, because it's black and white is stripped of all that, so you're just like really connecting with the
Yeah,
pictures. So
sure.
tangent aside, going forward, what do you think your main kind of projects or what you kind of want to do next?
My main projects is I really want, so I have I have my Instagram, and I'm not best at posting. I haven't posted at all. So my goal is really to get myself out there, especially with our photography club, especially having a good community and getting critiques helps so much
Hmm.
to better my photography. And yeah, that's what I want to
Awesome.
do.
Any like specific things that you're thinking of that you really want to try, like a hike or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Photographers are all over the
So
place.
for
So
sure. So as our new project, my classes to get into it, imaging, printing photos. So that's one of the projects. I can't wait with Phil. Shout out to him. Uh, so I can't wait to get into that. And then industrial photography
mhm.
is really good.
Like architecture and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then still life more to get better at that.
So in photography, what would you say your goals, maybe short term or goals long term, are or for photography?
So my long-term goal is, as I explained in the magazine, is to expand my career because that's what I want to do as a photographer. And also dreaming about having my own gallery put up. That would be
Yeah.
so awesome. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You know, it did. Were you in the student showcase at the Hookay Gallery?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Oh,
feels great,
wait,
right?
sorry.
Or
No, I
no?
wasn't, unfortunately, because I didn't get to print my photos yet. So, yeah. I don't know if it was digitally up on the TV, but yeah. But to see the other
So,
students, right?
uh,
It was
no, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would also dream of having a solo show up somewhere like Hookay Gallery or Homa. You know, maybe we can get on Phil's butt for that to get
Right?
another one in
That'd
there.
be so awesome.
Okay, and I think that will be it for this episode. It's really short and sweet. We just wanted to dig into, the creative art and writing contest winner to give you a little more of a platform so people can learn about you, and then maybe someone can hear the podcast or watch the podcast and motivate themselves a little bit and, submit, and then they can win and come on here and share their work, publish their work. Because that's one of our main goals, is to give everyone a platform to, showcase, like, our Leeward students are awesome. So how about you look at us? So with that, would you have any closing words for our viewers about anything you want?
First of all, thank you for having me. This
No
is a
problem.
first for me. And then I would love to shout out a quote that's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay.
So, by Dorothy Lang. She's a photographer in the Depression era. And then,
Mm.
photography takes an instant out of time, altering life by holding it still. So, yeah, I
Awesome.
love
I'll
to
put like a little
that.
quote on screen, like write it out. That's cool. Okay. Thank you
Thank
very much for your time. And
you.
thank you everyone for listening. I'll see you later. Bye.